shit is raw coming at your door. Start to scream out loud, Wu-Tang's back for more.
You heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the son of song. I keep dance hall strong. Beats another worthy of my cause. I prolong extravaganza. Time sit still. No propaganda. Be wary of the skill. As I bring forth the music, make love to your eardrum. Dedicated to rap, nigga.
Cash in, you get $10 back. I gotta remix that some kind of way, man. It seemed like it was only my joint, but it was like, yeah, other rappers on, but I bet you nobody remember who else was on.
Yeah, well, I mean, you went in, you had the longest verse on the whole song, like, used the whole end of it, right?
And you know what? Why I want to remix it too? Because we can't loop the beat. I finished it. I probably had more, I probably was still going. But RZA cut it there, but there's no more track. That's why you never heard nobody freestyle off of it, or you know they would have been used that on some.
What song was that though? What song was that?
Winter Wars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is 1011 the Beat Ramses Ja on your airwaves, live in the studio. The man of the hour, Cappodonna. What's going on, Playboy?
Killer Bees on Swarm with
yes,
a beat like Cappodonna in the Beat Arizona. You already know what to do. I'm good in the hood, but I'm better with cheddar.
Oh, I like that, man. I like that. All right, man. So, first off, I've got to say thank you for stopping by.
I appreciate you bringing me through, Lord. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. You know, a long time coming, how they say.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm here now, and I'm in the clear now.
Okay, I like that.
Arizona style. Yes, sir.
Now, you know, we just had Ghostface up on the station not too long ago, man.
Right. Big up to Ghostface, big up to the Clan. My man Sheik Luch in the building,
exactly,
D-Block.
Exactly. So this is timely, man. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, man. We appreciate it. But I gotta ask you, what brings you to town? Some big things, right?
Yeah, man, big things, man. Big things are going. You know what I'm saying? I just shut it down last night. You know what I'm saying? I did my birthday party out there in what's that? Scottsdale or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm all over AZ. I'm running around. You know, I ain't all out there like DMX, but you know, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my things, whatever it is I'm supposed to do, keeping that official hip hop live. You know what I'm saying? Doing my MC thing, and I'm out here spreading love. I got some things popping off, Lord, and I just came to share that. You know what I'm saying? With the followers and all of the Wu-Tang fans and all of the hip hop heads out there. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to let everybody know I got the album coming, the Earth, Wind and Fire album. That's coming soon. We got the radio show coming.
All right.
Kings and Queens radio show. You know, we're going to be talking about different topics. We're going to be talking about marriage and divorce and children and, you know, teenagers, any and everything. It's like the reality TV of radio.
Okay.
We got a lot of things popping off, man. Lots and lots of things.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you got a whole lot going on.
I mean, yo, I don't have a choice, man. You know how they say survival of the fittest. You got to get in where you fit in, man. I tell them every day I'm good in the hood, but I'm better with cheddar. You know what I mean? You can use that too. You know what I mean?
I like that. Okay.
Yes,
all right. So obviously you got a lot of stuff going on, but we were just talking a little bit before we got into the interview about the last time we got a chance to connect, which was at the last Wu-Tang show here in Phoenix.
Yes, sir. At the round, the spinning floor. What's that? What's the name of that?
Celebrity Theater.
The Celebrity Theater with the spinning floor. I love that theater right there. Cause you know, in the Triumph video. You know, when I was twisting darts from the heart, they had me in the chair, spinning around, switching my outfit. So every time I get on that stage, I be thinking about switching my outfits around. But you know what I mean? But I'm spinning around, throwing darts on the stage. But yeah, that's one of the best spots when we come out here. We perform there, and I always loved it. It's always sold out, packed out. Big up to Arizona.
Paragraphs contain cyanide. Take a free ride on my thought. I got the fashion catalog for all y'all that all praise due to God. The saga continues. Wu-Tang, Olympic tours flame.
Yes, sir. That was Triumph right here on 1011 the Beat Ramses Ja. Still riding with you, my man Cappodonna in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, you're in luck because Cappodonna has agreed to play my favorite game inside the rapper studio. But first, we're gonna talk about a mixtape you got coming out prior to the album release. Okay.
Yes, prior. I might even throw it in there as a bonus CD.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With the Earth, Wind and Fire. It's called Love, Anger, and Emotion. It's Vintage Dawn featuring Lounge Mode. You know what I'm saying? Which is my real biological, physical brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And You know, we just going back to back on it, ping pong with it. It's about 17 joints on there. Right. It's crazy. It's old school. You know, it's some vintage dawn from like 2010. You know what I'm saying? So it's real crunchy. It's crazy. It's street jive. You know, just the way you like it, man. Just, you know, the style that you can't get no more. You know what I'm saying? I've been sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like fire and wine. It's been all that time. It just got better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my favorite word is crunchy. I like that.
You know what I mean?
I'm a roll crunchy. I like
you know how we do, Ram. It's like, yo, we just... You know, we the pioneers of this, man. Yeah, and if we don't keep it crunchy for them, ain't nobody gonna do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So we the chosen ones of this right here, man.
I like that. You know? All right, okay, cool. So, all right. So I explained it to you a little bit before. What we do is called Inside Rapper Studios, based on James Lipton's Inside the Actor Studio. Basically, I just ask you a bunch of questions, answer them best you can, and you know we'll let Phoenix know a little bit more about Cappodonna.
That's right.
You know, that they may not already know. So first things first, what is the name on your birth certificate?
The name on my birth certificate is Daryl. You know what I mean? That's with 2 R's. You know what I mean? D-A-R-R-Y-L. It means, I looked it up, it means beloved. You know what I mean? So yeah, so you know the ladies love Daryl, you know, but they love Cappodonna. You know what I mean? I'm not LL.
Shout out to Queen Naja in the building.
You know what I'm saying? You know, to wifey, you know what I mean? That's my wife right there, you know, but she know the ladies love me and they be following me and chasing me around, you know what I mean? But you know, that's part of the game. You know what I mean? I'm the Marvin Gaye of the rap game right here. I'm the Marvin Gaye of the clan. Everybody know I'm Poppy, Wardrobe King. You know what I mean? I come in with the fashion. I come with the style. You know what I mean? Do what I gotta do. And it's like, yo, I'm definitely trying to do a little more. You know what I'm saying? Good music for the ladies out there, because if you know, like, as far as the clan. I didn't mean to go all off on my name, but you know, like I said, Daryl means beloved. So when you go to Daryl, I gotta talk to the ladies at that point right there, you know. But like I said, yo, you know, that sound right there, you know, since Ice Cream and Can-May, you know, that was an element that I brought to the game. Me, Ray, and Ghost, we was, you know, Meth too, you know. So Love is Love. So you know, I'm just trying to appeal more to the ladies. Like we need more lady songs out there, man. Not so much degrading them, but bigging them up and putting them back on that pedestal, man, because you know every female and every hood rat is a potential queen, man. Right. You know what I mean? You just gotta think like that, feel like that, and live like that.
I like that.
Word. That's coming from Daryl.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, shout out to Daryl. Daryl came through with some words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Inside the Rapper Studio. Okay, got another question for you. Where were you born?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Kosciuszko Street in the Jewish hospital.
Jewish hospital?
Yeah, that's what they used to call it, Jewish hospital. Me and Master Killer was born in the same hospital.
Oh, really?
Word, yup. Okay. He was born like a year after me.
Yeah, we gotta get him out here, man.
Yeah, big up to Master Killer, man. It's one of my favorite Wu-Tang Clan members right there. Always keep it real, always on point. You know, always ready to shoot the fair one and make it happen.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's the first hip-hop record you remember listening to?
Oh, wow. The first hip-hop record I remember listening to, I mean, that had to be like Sugar Hill Gang. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni salad, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. You know what I mean? So, big up to the Sugar Hill Gang. I be seeing them sometime, every now and then they come through at the club, this club in Manhattan, Tony Touch Spot. You know what I mean?
Tony Toka.
Yeah, Tony Toka. Every Tuesday night, you know what I'm saying? Come to the club,
Sura.
Club Sura, something like that. Yeah,
you want to check out the Sugar Hill Gang?
Yeah, the Sugar Hill Gang. Like all of the old school rappers be hanging out there. Big up to my man Big D, my man Keith, and all of them from Ultramagnetic. Keith Murray and all of them be out there. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Jay Glaze. All of them, man. They come through. They big it up sometimes. See Melly Mel. You don't know. Red Alert be up in there.
Well, that makes sense now that you're saying.
Yeah. So you already know. So get your British Walkers on. You know what I mean? throw your wallies or your ballies on, man. Come out if you can find a leather front or a suede front and do your thizzle, my nizzle.
I'm not mad at that. All right, well, how about this? What's your favorite song that you've written?
My favorite song I've written. Oh man.
Make you think.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough one right there, because it's like, to me, right, my favorite song that I've written was Don't Turn Around. You know what I'm saying? And that was on the Capitalized project. You know, it wasn't even from none of my first work or none of my latter work, but it was like just in the middle of everything that I'm doing right now. And it was called Don't Turn Around, because it was a point in my life where it was no turning around. You know, it's like it was no looking back. You know, I had to go forward, but at the same time, not forgetting where I came from and keep, you know, focus on where I'm headed. So it was a Don't Turn Around. It was a very emotional song for me. You know, it was the only song that I've written and went back to listen to several times and brought tears to my eyes. And I did shoot a video for it. You can check it out on YouTube. It's called Don't Turn Around by Cappodonna. You know, the video is shot in my hood. My mom's in the video, my aunts, my brother, you know what I mean? Like my family. Yeah, my family, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, that's really all we got, man. You know, when all of the smoke clear and all of the glitter and glamour is gone, you know, it's family, man. Yes, sir.
I'm at that. And we talked about this a little bit too. What's your first big purchase that you made when you got some hip hop money? Back in '98 when the Pillage dropped, man.
Well, you know, I did. I got a house. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And I resided there for a couple of years with my triplets. You know, big up to my triplets. And you know, that was one of my that was like my first purchase. You know what I mean? But my best purchase to me and my biggest purchase was when I bought the ML 430 black Benz. Whew. You know what I mean? They had just came out. A lot of people didn't like them. You know what I mean? I don't think they didn't like them because they couldn't really afford it or whatever. You know, nobody wanted to take the responsibility, you know what I mean? Yeah. Saying, yeah, that's hot, you know what I mean? Knowing that it was out of reach. Sometimes we do that, you know, just to keep ourselves busy in our own mind. But I was able to get it. And how I was able to get it, because I found out when I dropped the Pillage album in '98, that the album went gold in 2 weeks. Yeah. So I was entitled to a bonus. Okay. And I didn't know that. So when we look back on my contract like a year later, you know what I mean, we looked and found out that I was entitled to that bonus, and it was like almost for like 70,000 or something like that. Yeah. So I was like, wow. So when I got that, you know, when my man, you know, Mitchell Diggs, Divine, you know, big up to Divine, big up to RZA, you know, the Diggs family. But when I got that check right there, I went straight to the Benz dealer, and my credit wasn't no good, but that money was good, you know what I mean? And that's how you know that money talking bullshit walk, you know what I mean? So after that, I went up in there, yo, I hopped in that Benz, and yo, the dude was like, it's yours. I was like, stop playing, you know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, all the paperwork is done. You know what I mean? And you know, you can drive out right now. I said, how I'm gonna drive out? Because it wasn't in the lot. It was in the store.
Oh, okay. In the showroom.
Floor.
Okay. Off the showroom. Okay.
And I'm like, yo, how I'm gonna drive this? You know, I'm like, where? Like, yo, he opened up them 2 doors. I was like, yo, I could drive this right out, outside the dealership, like out the door. He was like, yeah. I was like, wow, this is exclusive. So I drove that joint out, man, and it was like, yo, I'm out on the street now, and I wouldn't go no further. Because that, first of all, that was the first powerfulest car I ever had. Yeah. And it was really from 0 to 60. So soon it was gone. I was like, yo, what's wrong with the car? It's like, nah, this is, you in the Benz now. Yeah. I was like, wow. So, you know, I tried to get my man Mike to drive for me. He's like, nah, you gotta do this, man. So, you know, after that, it was all she wrote, man. I hit that highway, Got them chrome things on it.
Okay.
Put some 15s in the back.
Ooh, okay.
Blocking out. I was crazy with it, yo, and I loved it, man. And I wouldn't trade nothing in the world for that moment right there, kid.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I'm not mad at that. All right, let me ask you this, man. Have you heard any rumors about yourself that you want to put to bed right now? Any rumors that you heard, anything like that you want to address?
Well, you know, I mean, there's truth and false in all rumors, man. You know what I mean? And you know, the way I look at it, it's all just good, juicy information. You know what I mean? Like, if the story ain't coming from me, it could be a rumor, or it could be considered gossip.
Right.
You know, all of the stories in the Bible about Jesus ain't even from him. Yeah. That's from Peter, Paul, John, Mary, you know what I mean?
Everybody else.
Telling his story. So that those could be rumors, or it could be gossip. He ain't there to even defend himself or to tell his side of the story. It's always somebody saying what he said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, man, a lot of my life, you know, is an open book for fans and for music lovers everywhere. You know, like you could just Google my name, either Daryl or Cappodonna. Like I said, you can even Google original Tazine. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna come up, and information about my family and pictures and all kind of stuff might come up. But yeah, it's definitely true that you know, I sacrificed everything that meant something to me, you know, just for the sake of saving my soul. Okay. You know what I mean? You know, just never selling out and never forgetting, you know, what it is to struggle. You know what I mean? So when I thought or felt like I was getting too big for my bridges, I brought myself back down low. Okay. You know what I mean? And I went back to what I knew most, you know what I mean? And that was hustling. I ain't go back into the drug game or nothing like that, you know, because I used to scramble and all of that. But it's like I was driving cabs. It wasn't the yellow cab. You know what I'm saying? I had a Range Rover, you know, a black Range Rover, and I drove, you know, cabs in that. And I started out in Maryland, and out there they don't even call it cabbing, they call it hacking actually. So it's like all I gotta do is just drive around my range, and it's like, you know, a lot of people's are out there because, you know, it goes from the county to the city to the country out there. So if you out on the strip like that, a cab take like 40 minutes to come. You know what I mean? So if I'm coming through and I see you with your hand up waving a cab, I'll pull over in the range, and sometimes, you know, I might even pick up a fan one day. Like, yo, you Cappodonna from the Wu-Tang Clan? I say, yeah. Mad Gear plus the small white man. You know what I mean? whatever the case may be. But it's like, yeah, I was doing that, and you know, it was a choice. It was by choice. It ain't like I was suffering, you know. But it's like, you know, I'm always in tune with the struggle, you know what I mean? I always keep one foot in the game and one foot out. Like I tell, you know, a lot of my people's in the business. I'm in the streets, not in the street. Right. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, I could feel the pain, and I could feel being on a high plane. I know how to deal with the equilibrium of both of them.
And I believe that comes through in your music too. You know what I mean? That's a good position to be in. Man. So, okay. I'm not mad at that. So, well, let me ask you this. If you weren't a rapper, what would you be doing professionally?
Professionally?
What's in your heart?
I can't really say professionally because, you know, to me, my only profession, to me, is my career. You know, I felt like it was a God-given gift. Right. You know, it wasn't something that I went to school for or studied to become. It was more like I was chosen for this right here, you know what I mean? I grew up, all of my colleagues, the whole Wu-Tang Clan, big up, you know, we grew up together, like, you know, we was hustlers, and we rapped on the side. It was a hobby for us, but we loved it so much, and our lifestyles were so exclusive that, and it has so much power and meaning behind it, that same entity of us hustling on the block every day and just doing what we're doing, being ourselves, is the same entity that made millions of fans worldwide gravitate towards us. So it was like, that wasn't a gimmick. That was really our lifestyle. Like, we would do this if we wasn't big. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So that's my only profession, man. And you know, just being able to, you know, keep it real and speak real and be real is my you know, that's just me, man.
Kind of lends itself to my next question, and we'll make it my last question because I know you got to get out of here. But when everything's said and done, at the end of the day, you know, I see you here with your wife and your family and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So when everything's said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be, you know, just the fact that, you know, I came from nothing and made something out of myself and out of my life, you know, without having all the major benefits required or how should I say, you know, by society, you know, and the stereotypical society, but I was still able to make something out of my life, you know. So for all of the upcoming brothers and sisters and people of all walks who are not so gifted in anything in life, but still searching for talents and don't really know what they want to be, but they're happy with themselves and whatever benefit that they can inquire out of life, you know, and if they can make something out of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's truly can be done. Right. Because I'm a living example of it, and so are all my brothers, man. So is the whole Wu-Tang Clan. So I just want my legacy to be known that, yo, I was a good man, and that I made a contribution out of my pain to be something greater than the title that society try to put on the minority or the less fortunate ones out there who come up struggling and hard. Concrete jungles all over the world, and you know, through drugs and unstable families, you know, so growing up with just a mother or growing up with just a father, or sometimes not even knowing who your mother and father is, man, and just making it. All of my brothers locked up, and all of my brothers in the group home, and all of my brothers who think that, you know, there's no hope. There is hope. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep praying, utilize all your skills, man. Whatever it is, you never know, man. It's like many have come, but the chosen are few, man. And you just might be that chosen one. So, yo, never give up on your dream, whatever it is. Yo, what up, world? Well, this is Big Cappodonna. I'm chilling right now out here on 101.1 FM, the beat that rocks your feet, yo. Don't sweat the technique. Cappodonna, Wu-Tang forever. Killer bees on the swarm. So
no looking back. Chase your dreams. Do what you gotta do. I got your back.